Welcome back to Powerhouse. The art of making windows dates back centuries, from ornate shapes and sizes to intricate stained glass. Today we're here at the Pella Corporation and we're going to meet with Brad Jungling, Director of Operations. Brad, great to meet you.
Welcome to Pella Corporation.
It's our pleasure to be here, and it's an exciting day because I know we're going to go kind of behind the scenes to see how windows are constructed. Tell us a little bit about what we're going to see today.
Yeah, we're going to start from the very beginning of the process. What we're making here is wood-clad windows and doors, and we're going to start at the beginning where we make that first cut into lumber, all the way through assembling a window, custom made for a homeowner.
Where are we going to begin? What are we beginning?
We're going to begin in the ripsaw, which is where we make that first cut into the lumber.
Tell us a little bit what's going on at the ripsaw. What are they doing?
Yeah, our team member in the ripsaw, he's an expert. He's been doing this a long time. He's setting up the saw by putting laser lines. He's moving laser lines, and that's telling where to cut the material. He's trying to get the best yield he can while satisfying the customer demand.
Here on Powerhouse, we're talking about energy efficiency. I mean, that's really priority one for Pella Corporation.
It is. We set up our whole quality system here to make sure that our team members are set up for success and they can produce the product that is going to be energy efficient for the consumer. Our products that we build here are Energy Star rated, so that's independently tested and verified, which it gives peace of mind to the consumer. But we're making sure that we're meeting those standards on every cycle.
So Brad, what's taking place right here?
Yeah, right here we're taking the material that we just ripped, and now we're chopping it into the part numbers, the lengths that we need for our processes downstream.
And again, very specific, customized window, right?
Yeah, everything that you see here, it's automatically being sorted by size, and it's to customer demand. So the material that we see here is going to be produced into a window that's already sold for a homeowner's home.
Now as I look here, I also see some that maybe aren't up to standard, right?
Yeah, you see some defects there. So these team members are trained that some defects are acceptable because we're gonna cut those out further on down the stream in the process. All a part of our quality system that we have throughout the process. We're in the final assembly line here, so this is where it's all gonna come together and we're making a window.
Talk to us a little bit about what we're seeing down the line here.
Yeah, what we'll see here is we'll see the lumber that we saw getting ripped and chopped. That's now made into profile parts. We'll see insulated glass, we'll see aluminum cladding, and it's all coming together to produce the final product here.
And then the glass comes in here, that comes in with the argon already, everything's there, right?
Yeah, on this line we buy the insulated glass and the argon's already in there. It's made into the insulated glass sandwich.
Now it's fascinating because everybody has specific jobs along this line.
They do, yeah. Everyone's trained to do 3 to 4 different jobs and then they rotate. And it's very important that we do the same sequence of steps every time. So our team members are all certified in what they're doing.
Again, that's a part of the quality, making sure, again, that energy efficiency built into the window.
Right, that's all part of our quality system to make sure that our consumer gets an energy efficient window.
Well, Brad, this has been fascinating to see the whole process of construction, but now it needs to get tested, right?
Yeah, we're going to go see Dan Parrish in the test lab. He's going to show us how that works.
All right, that's great.
Okay.
This is Dan Parrish, and we're in the Design Assurance Lab, right?
Welcome.
Tell us what you're working on or what you try to accomplish here, Dan.
So what happens in the Design Assurance Lab is we will bring products that are new designs and we will test every aspect of them, whether it be wind and rain, hurricanes, all the way to thermal performance like we're going to talk about today.
Okay, now we're looking at, this would be inside the home, right? So this would be looking out the windows, and you've got a couple examples here.
Correct. So we are inside the home on a cold winter day. It's 8 below Fahrenheit on the outside today. And what you see is a window here with condensation on the top and quite clear on the bottom. The difference between these two is that this one has a different type of glass than this one does. These are both 2-pane windows. This one would be just clear insulated glass with argon gas in the middle. The bottom one would be clear with a low E coating and argon gas. And you can really see the drastic difference that low E coating makes.
A lot of condensation up here and just a little bit down here,
Yep.
right? And then that gets demonstrated right here.
So on the infrared image in this window, you can really see where your heat loss is happening in the home. If you have just clear windows, and this would look even darker on a single pane window, you'd see a lot of heat transfer going through that where the low E coating blocks that radiation. And it benefits you in the summertime and also in the winter because it will reflect that heat back inside the home in the winter or reflect it on the outside in the summer.
So for the homeowner, Dan, I mean, they've got to make a decision on putting that coating, depending upon south side, north side, some decisions to make there.
Correct. Yep. So you want to pick the right window for the right side of your house and the right climate in which you live in.
Okay. Now I know this is just one portion. You've got some other tests we can labs to take a look at.
Yeah. Let's go take a look at those tests.
All right. So Dan, what happens in this area?
This is a solar stress test, and essentially what we're doing is we're emitting infrared radiation on the product. It's going to be 180 degree Fahrenheit temperature with this infrared oven that I have behind me. It's going to project that radiation on the product and just ensure that any new product design that we have is not going to distort or have any adverse effects with that heat.
So again, making sure that energy efficiency is with that product.
Correct.
Okay. So you've got another test lab we can take a look
let's go
at?
take a look.
All right. So Dan, what's going on in this test lab?
So this is the frost condensation test. Right now we're standing on the inside of the home. So this is the inside of the product here.
And we're looking out.
Outside is going to be cold conditions. We're going to test for driving wind and really cold temperatures. We can get down to 30 below Fahrenheit on that side and produce a 30-mile-an-hour wind essentially.
So you can test the glass, but you're also looking at that frame, that structure, right?
Yep, we're looking at how well is the glass sealed up around the edges, how well is the sash or the door panel going to be sealed into the frame of the window product or door product. And if that wind penetrates through, you're going to see frost start to form. Because we can get it very humid in here, 60% humidity, you're going to see that frost show up in a hurry.
And again, it's all about the quality and testing to make sure energy efficiency with your products.
Yep.
Well, this has been fascinating, Dan. And again, thanks for sharing the whole process with us for us to learn. And if you'd like more information on how windows are built, go to our website at powerhousetv.com.